Hey guys, welcome to another video of Microsoft Office tutorials. Friends, in today's video we are going to learn how we can use tables in Microsoft Word. To learn the tables thoroughly, we have an exercise that we need to discuss or that we need to solve. In that exercise, we will be discussing almost each and everything that you need to learn about tables in Microsoft Word. After you watch this complete tutorial, I believe you don't need to watch any other tutorial or any other video on this topic. Friends, before we start the video, if you have not been subscribed our YouTube channel Microsoft Office Tutorials, please subscribe it now and press the bell icon button so that you don't miss any new incoming video. So let's start our tutorial. Here we have the exercise that we need to discuss or that we need to solve in this tutorial. This exercise has in total 15 requirements. Make a table in Microsoft Word as per following instructions. First instruction or first requirement, table with 5 columns and 22 rows. As we need to insert table in Microsoft Word, so we will open a new blank document in Microsoft Word. Blank document. And here we need to insert table. So first requirement, table with 5 columns and 22 rows. We go to blank document. To insert table, we need to go to insert tab. In insert tab, we have here option table. So when we click on this option, we have here multiple options to insert or draw table. The first option, just a kind of drag and drop. We can select from here how many columns or how many rows we need in our table. So if I bring my cursor, if I take my cursor from left to right, you will see here on top it is changing number of columns and number of rows. If I take from left to right, it is 1 cross 1 or 1 multiplied by 1. This is 1 column 1 row, 2 column 1 row, 3 column 1 row, and so on. So we need 5 column, so I'm on 5 column 1 row. I will come to down. Now we have 5 column 8 row. As we need 22 rows, so from here we cannot insert 22 rows. To directly insert number of columns and number of rows in our table, we can go to option insert tab. I will click on this and a window will pop up. In this window we can write here how many number of columns we need, how many number of rows we need. As we need 5 number of columns, this is okay. We need 22 number of rows. I will write here 22 and I will go for okay. And now we have table with 5 columns and 22 rows. Now the second requirement, width of first column on left side should be 0.40 inch. So we will do till here for second requirement. This is our left column, so width, we need to adjust width of this column. We will go to layout tab. After we insert the table, you will see these 2 extra tabs. So we need to go to layout tab. In layout tab, we will go to properties here. If I click on this, a window will pop up. In this window, we have multiple options. As we need to adjust column, so I will go to column tab. In column tab, I will change preferred width from 1.2 into 0.40. As we need to change width of first column on left side into 0.40, I have been written here 0.40. I will go for okay, and you can see width of first column on left side has been changed into 0.40 inch. Now second part, and 4 columns on right side should have width 1.50 inch. 4 columns on right side, these are 4 columns on right side, we need to change width into 1.50 inch. Same procedure, we will go to layout, again properties. In properties window, we will change width 1.50 and we will go for okay. This is inches, you can see, okay. And now width of 4 columns on right side is 1.50. Next requirement, first row on top should have height 0.25 inch. Till here, first row on top. So in our table, first row on top should have height how much? 0.25 inch. Same procedure for this also. We will go to layout tab. In layout tab, we need to go to properties. In properties, as we need to change height of row, we will go to row tab. In row tab, we will click here specify height. How much height we need? 0.25 inch. We will go for okay, and here we go. Height of first row has been changed into 0.25. Next part, and all other rows should have height 0.20 inch. Same procedure, we will select all other rows except first row, as we need to change height of all other rows except first row. Same procedure, layout, properties window, in rows, click on specify height and here change into 0.20 and OK. Now the next requirement is first row should have shading RGB 666. So we need to change shading or color of our first row. We will go to our table, we will select our first row for which we need to change shading. We need to go to design tab. In design tab you will find here shading option. We will click on this, we will go to more colors, we will go to custom window. In custom window you will see here RGB, red, green, blue. We need to change R for 6, green 6 and blue also 6 and OK. Now shading of our first row is RGB 666. Now the second part, while all other rows should have shading RGB 132, 190, 162. Again we will go to our table, we will select all other rows other than first row. We will again go to design tab, shading, more color, and here in custom we need to write here our specified reading 132, 190 and 162 and here we go. Now we have been changed shading of our all other rows except the first row. Our fourth requirement is complete. Fifth requirement, insert the following data in table. This is very important. We need to insert this data in our table. We need to copy this data and we need to paste this into our table. So here we need to paste. So let's say I will just simply paste it. I will just press Ctrl+V and see it is not showing me the correct result. See, it has been changed the look of my table, or it has been inserted the whole data in the first column of table. So to insert data properly in my table, I need to select the whole table and then I will press Ctrl+V and here we go. Now you can see our data is pasted correctly. Now we will go again back to our requirements. Our fifth requirement is also complete. We have been inserted this data in our table. Sixth requirement, font color in first row should be white while in all other rows should be black. Very simple. We will go to our table, we will select the first row, we will go to home tab and we will change font color into white, and for all other rows we will select and we will change font color into black. Next requirement, seventh. Now delete fourth row of table. We need to change fourth row of table. We will go to our table. Fourth row of our table is 1, 2 and 3. This is fourth row of our table. Now we need to delete this row. To delete this row, what we will do, we will go to layout tab. In layout tab you will see here delete option. In delete option we have multiple options. We can delete even table, we can delete rows, columns or specified cells. As we need to delete this complete row, so we will select this option delete rows and here we go. Our seventh requirement is complete. We have been deleted our fourth row. The next requirement, now merge 8, 9 and 10th row. In our table we need to merge 8, 9 and 10th row. We will see first, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our 8th row. 8, 9 and 10. We need to merge these 3 rows. To merge rows we need to go to layout tab. In layout tab you will see here option merge. We will click on this and you can see in first column we have been merged 8, 9 and 10th row. We will do the same for all columns. We will select merge, select. Now we have been merged 8, 9 and 10th row. The second part of our requirement, and adjust row height as per third point. We need to adjust row height as per third point. The third point is row height should be 0.20 all other rows. So mean this is not the first row. We need to change height of this row into 0.20. Same procedure as we have done before. In layout tab, properties, in properties, specify height into 0.20 and enter. And now we have height of our this row 0.20. We have been completed our 8th point also. 9th point, split table into 2 between 8th and 9th row. This is also very important. Now we need to split our one table into 2 tables between 8th and 9th row. This is our one table, we need to split into 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our 8th row and this is our 9th row. We need to split between these two rows. So we will select 9th row and we will go to layout tab. In layout tab we have here option split table. We will click on this and here we go. Our one table has been changed into two tables. The 10th requirement is insert heading on second table same as in first table. You can see in second table we don't have any heading, right? In first table we have heading. Now the requirement is we need to insert same heading on second table same as we have on first table. To insert heading we will just simply copy it, and to insert here heading or to insert same row, what we will do, we will select the first row of this table, we will right click here and we will go to this option insert as new row, and here we go. Very simple. Simply we have been inserted the same row on this table. This was our 10th requirement. 11th requirement, align top rows of both tables as top align center. We need to align top rows of both tables. We will select simply, we will go to layout, and from here align we will simply see which is align top center, and here we go. The same for second table, we will select align top center. Then next part of 11th requirement, first column as align center left. First column as align center left. This is align center left. Same for second table, select first column align center left. Now next part, and all other cells as align center, and data in all other cells as align center. We will select data in all other cells and we will click on align center. Same for second table, select all cells other than the first row and first column, align center. Next requirement is change border of first table. So now we need to change border of our first table. What kind of border it should be? It should be as double line black colored 1/2 point or half point. Border should be double line black color. To insert border, we need to go to design tab. In design tab, you can see here we have multiple options for border. So we can simply go to borders and here border and shading. As we need double border, double line border, this is double line border. Color should be black, and size should be half point. And you can just check from here that all lines should be, all sides it should be double line, because we need to insert border on whole table. So we should ensure that here on all sides it should be double line border, and we will go for OK. And here we go, we have been inserted double line black color border with half point size. Now the next requirement, do fit table to contents. To fit this table, we need to click on this option, we need to right click and here auto fit to contents. And you can see here this table has been fitted as per content size. The next or second last requirement is in second table, meaning we need to do something with second table. In second table, column with heading month 4 split into two columns including heading, meaning this is our second table. In second table, the column with month 4 heading, this is column with month 4 heading, we need to split this column into two including heading. So to split this column into two, we need to select this whole column as I did here. We need to go to layout tab. In layout tab we have here option split. I will click on this and we need to uncheck this box merge, otherwise it will merge the cells that we will create new column. Uncheck this box, and number of columns, how many number of columns we need here? We need here 2 number of columns. Already we have here 1 column, but we need to change 1 column into 2. So 2 is here, we will go for OK, and you can see this 1 column has been splitted into 2 columns. Now the last requirement or 15 requirement is, after you split the column into 2, write heading month 5 in first right column. So in first right column we need to write here heading month 5. So the second part, and adjust width of all columns evenly, and we need to adjust width of all these columns evenly, I mean equal. So how we can do that? We have been selected these all columns. We need to right click on this, and here we have option distribute columns evenly, and even we can distribute rows evenly. If we click on this option, this will change width of all columns equally or evenly. I will click here and here we go. The width of all these columns is now equal. So this was our last or 15th requirement. Now let's go to the conclusion that what we have learned from this exercise. We have learned how to insert a table in Microsoft Word with specific number of rows and columns, how to fix or change width of columns, how to fix or change height of rows, how to fill cells of table or how to change shading color of table, how to correctly paste data in table, how to fix or change font color in table, how to delete any row or column in table, how to merge rows or columns in table, how to split a table into two, how to insert a whole row above the selection and below the selection, how to insert a new column on left or right side of selection, how to align data in table, how to change border of cells, how to split cells in table, how to equalize width of specific or all columns or height of specific or all rows. So friends, that's all for today. If you like this tutorial, please don't forget to give thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel Microsoft Office Tutorials, and also don't forget to press the bell icon button. Don't forget to share this knowledge with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.